I fell down the rabbit hole of this thread, and now I have to add my own story. So for context, never met any of my grandparents. They all died before I was born. My paternal grandmother came the closest. She died 6 weeks before I was born. So I was like 7-ish, like 6, 7, or 8 at my dad's house, and I get up one night to go to the bathroom. And so as I come out of my room and turn down the hallway, it's a split level house. So the foyer is just a couple steps down, maybe 10, 15 feet away. And as I flip the light on, almost like she appeared with the light, my grandmother appears. She is down on the lower level, and since I'm so young, I'm basically standing eye level with her. And she's kind of looking at me, almost like looking through me, like she was kind of just like taking me in. It was a very weird feeling. Didn't feel very welcoming. That's another thing. But I saw her. It's like she was there in the flesh. It wasn't like she was floating or just didn't seem to completely appear. She was there. And so immediately I'm like, bathroom can wait. I turn back and I just glance away for a second and she's gone. So go back to bed. Don't bring it up for years. Years later, I bring it up to my dad and say, hey, I think I saw grandma, like at one point. And I tell him about it, and he says, are you sure you saw her in that spot? I say, yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's the only place I could have seen her if she was standing on that floor, that level of the house. That was the spot where she had a heart attack and died. I didn't even know how she died, so I could not have guessed. And I think it was in that same, span of a couple years that I had seen, nobody's gonna believe me on this, but I had woken up one night to see this shadow standing, very tall, kind of wide, broad shadow, standing at the top foot of my bed. And it's not like sleep paralysis or anything. I can move. I'm not dreaming. And all I can make out are these two glowing red eyes and a wide hat brim. But it wasn't like I was looking at a silhouette of an actual person. It was more like a two-dimensional thing. There was no dimension to his brim or anything. But of course, I'm scared, so I just cover myself with the covers and go back to sleep, or try my best. Years later, of course, I'm going down this rabbit hole on creepypastas on the internet. And what do I come across but the urban legend of the Hat Man?